Today's video is going to be all about creating what I call a counterbalance regulator. And I was reminded of this when I was reading an article about a Japanese restaurant in New York. But the example we're going to be going through is an example of the Venetian. And this article here is from the Robb Report. And it's about a new Venetian package that they have that's a $450,000 package. This article, which was from March 21st, 2019, reminded me of the importance of having what I call a counterbalance regulator in your business. Now, simply put, a counterbalance regulator is a way for you to make more money in your business working with fewer clients for more value. And to give you an idea, this Venetian package is a 4-day stay. You're flown out in a private jet. You're picked up in a Maybach and driven around Vegas. You have your own private butler. You have monogrammed red silk pajamas. You get a cake, which is adorned with a 2.5 carat ruby and diamond necklace and a 2.47 carat Burma ruby and diamond ring that match said necklace, plus a 6,500 square foot suite and your own private photographer for the whole event, on top of tons and tons and tons of champagne, of which your Magnum is crystal encrusted. So this is a really, really crazy package. You're going to say, who the heck is going to spend $500,000 on a 4-night stay at the Venetian? And the answer is practically nobody. However, if you only sell 2 of those a year, you've got $1 million arm to your business, only taking up 8 nights for 2 4-night stays. Well, for $1 million, holy cow, that's a lot of value they're giving. And notice that the value isn't being delivered through things that take up more time. The whole stay is 4 nights, pardon me. So it doesn't take up 4 months to get all that time. They're giving you things that you can use and remember, but that don't take up a bunch of staff time, which is pretty darn cool. So it's like, how can we create a counterbalance in your business so that we can sell something high end without taking up a bunch of your time? Because a lot of times when my clients come to me, they say, I want to sell something for higher end, but if I double the price, I have to double the work. And it's a common fallacy in business. You don't have to double the amount of time you put into something. You only have to double or more than double the amount of value your ideal client sees in that thing. So to give an example, let's say you were I've got a couple examples down here. Let's say you were a dog trainer and your clients come to you for dog training, and maybe they spend $125 a lesson, or maybe you do a board and train and that's $3,500, but then you're done with the training. There's more that you can still deliver to that dog trainer. And the best way to package that up and be able to charge high dollar value is to give an experience. So what if, as a dog trainer, if you really liked hiking or camping or being outdoors, what if you put together a package where you would take 2 or 3 of your ideal clients and you would do an experiential camping trip where they could bring their dogs, and you would go hiking together and you would go camping together, maybe glamping in cabins, and maybe you'd go paddleboarding together. And maybe you'd also teach a little bit about pet first aid or health and wellness for their dog, as well as getting to spend all of that quality time with their dog. And maybe take a little thing from the Venetian and have a photographer there taking pictures of you enjoying paddleboarding and enjoying hiking and enjoying camping and enjoying being around the fireplace with their dog. That's an experience that practically no other dog trainers are doing, that can, 1, set you apart from everybody else, and 2, for that 3-day, let's say it's a 3-day weekend, you could charge a lot of money for that. And it doesn't have to take up 2 or 3 weeks like a board and train would. It doesn't have to take up 7 weeks like 7 one-off classes would. It can actually be delivered in less time for more money simply by giving your ideal clients the value that they want. Let's give you another example outside of the dog training example. So I helped a yoga studio owner come up with this. And this would actually work for a yoga studio. It would work for a Pilates studio. It would work for a day spa. It could even work for a chiropractor. I gave the same idea to my chiropractor, and I don't think he ever ran with it. But he was pretty slammed in other areas of his life. So what about this? If people are coming to you for yoga, Pilates, massage, you know they're into relaxation, you know they want to feel better, and they might also be into health and fitness. So this would also work if you're a gym, by the way. What about doing a 5-day super relaxing Fiji retreat or Bali retreat or Costa Rican retreat, someplace where the American dollar can go a little bit further so it won't cost you an arm and a leg to deliver. But then for 5 days, you're diving into meditation and you're diving into yoga and you're diving into stretching and relaxation and you're going on hikes and you're visiting waterfalls and maybe you're doing something exciting like skydiving or you're going on jet boats. You can make it an experience. Give them something they wouldn't normally give themselves, and you can charge accordingly. Now, you don't have to gouge them, just charge for the value that you're giving them. And so, and part of that also, if you're in Fiji or Bali, might be relaxing on the beach. And again, maybe you want to provide a cinematographer, or maybe you want to provide a drone operator, or maybe you want to provide a photographer to capture those experiences. I had one client that did bass fishing tours, and that was one of the things that we came up with for his high-end package. So he had his regular package, but his high-end package was a full immersion son and dad type package where you'd take 3, 4, 5 groups of father and son out fishing. But then he would also go up and have a drone operator film the whole thing from the sky. So he's got a drone overview and everybody gets their own video of them fishing and catching that big bass. Really, really cool experience. And the really neat thing is that you don't have to sell a lot of these. If you had a $3,000 to $5,000, maybe even $10,000 package, and you only sold 10 of those a quarter, that means you do that 4 times a year. That's an extra $200,000 at $5,000 a pop. And all you have to do is create a tremendous amount of value. Remember, value does not equal your time. It equals what your ideal clients want, the transformation they want. And so creating a high-end package like this Venetian package is a really good way. You don't have to do $500,000. You don't have to give away a bunch of bracelets and rings and monogram pajamas. But let's start asking the question, how can I give more value to my ideal clients who already know me, like me, and trust me, and would happily spend more money with me if I simply had an offer to offer them? Because we can definitely come up with a package like that. And if you'd like some help crafting a package like that, a high-end package, all you have to do is go to bookburk.com, answer a couple questions about your business, and then submit that question form. And then you'll be taken to my website, my calendar, not my website, my calendar. And you can book a call with me where we can talk about crafting a high-end package for you in your business. That is how you can create a counterbalance regulator in your business. Use this, because let's say your average ticket is $100. How many $100 tickets do you have to come up with, or do you have to sell to equal one $5,000 sale? And a sale is a sale is a sale. You're not going to sell this to everybody, but the 3 to 5% of your past clients and present clients that love you might pick this up. And if you do that a couple times a year, go to Fiji a couple times a year. Now you're getting paid to do really amazing things with really incredible people and giving them an experience that everybody else will look at on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube and want to be a part of. And it really sets your business apart. So that's called the counterbalance regulator. I think you should apply that in your business. And if you want some help with that, just go to bookburk.com. That's BOOKBURKE.com. Answer a couple questions about your business, and we can help you with that, no problem.